If I want to make more money, what do? I double that. If I make instead of 50, I run ads, I make 100 leads a day, I double my revenue. How do you double your revenue? Get more leads. The moment that I feel like I want to make more money, I double my lead, I triple my lead, I 10x my leads. It's very simple to scale a business. Sometimes it go back to fundamentals when it comes to business and not overcomplicating things, because complexity is an enemy of execution. Small change, small actions, huge swing in the business. Welcome everyone. Happy to be with you all today. I run these sessions every 2 weeks, so that's your opportunity to ask me any questions about business, AI marketing, and you can just, run through your ideas with me. And yeah, this is your opportunity to ask any questions. So just raise your hand, click on the react button on the bottom, and then that's where we go. Here you go,
Bryce
Bryce.
is first. He's from LA, by the way. Oh, is it already official that you're kind of like about you and California, Atena, by the way?
We met in California. I think me and Bryce met a couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I met you at the mastermind, the school IRL.
Yeah.
My question today, I had a call with Tatiana and it was great. She gave me so much insight. I'm glad you suggested that to me. The question that I have is, actually I have a few, but I'll let other people go. My first question is, how did you get, and for myself, how do I get people to show up for the webinar, especially when you don't have a big audience? Like, how do you make people care? And I'm running ads currently.
How many people have you registered to your webinar?
I had 900 impressions and around 12 people register for the webinar. But when I say register, it's just for them to join the school. It's not for like webinar jam. So it's like another conversion to get them to show up to the school, just for context.
Well, that's not a standard practice. The standard practice, you send them directly to sign up to your webinar. In your thank you page, then you say, hey, thank you for registering or join my school community. That's how you do it. You did the other way around. You exactly the opposite. And it doesn't work.
Okay, so switch it around first.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to switch it around. So how much did you spend for 12 to get 12? Usually for webinars, it costs like $5 to $10 per registration.
It was $6 for me, $6.02.
Okay,
So
well, that sounds about the average. Yeah, that's good. So $6, yeah, you just need to spend more money.
okay,
So
spend
12
more
is not
money.
enough. Because also remember, usually the show up rate of the webinar is about 20%, 20 to 25%. So if you have 16 people register, you're probably going to have 4 people turn up. So you want to have ideally minimum 50 people register for your first webinar. I mean, when I did my first webinar back to 2 years ago, I just invited friends, family, and Facebook groups, the people that I know in my network. I didn't even advertise for the first one. Just reach out to everyone you know, your community, your Facebook group, a school group, friends, family, anyone that you know, because usually the first one is a practice and a lot of things go wrong, When we do things first, so many things go wrong. And that's normal. That's part of the entrepreneurship. That's why you don't want to necessarily spend money to get those tests, to get the first one going. So I would suggest that just post the ads and then start reaching out to the people that you know. Warm outreach. Just reach out to your contact list. So any of us, if you look at our contact list, we have like hundreds of people in there. Just go send a message. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. I was just gonna let you know that I'm running a community now. I'm running a webinar. Are you interested? This is a link. You never know. And that open up the conversation with some old friendship. That's a way you could also get your first few clients. When you have an offer, you just reach out to your contact and say, hey, this is what I'm offering, especially if you guys offering the AI services. A lot of people you reach out to, they're gonna say, yeah, I'm interested. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it free for the first 3 people. After that, the next 3 is going to be half price, right? And then all of a sudden you're getting your first few clients and then they start continue paying. So yeah, I think warm outreach is a lot of people underestimate the power of the warm outreach as a brand new beginner. Warm outreach works the best because the people already know you, they trust you. Make sense?
Yes, it does, 100%. Thank you so much. I'll let someone else go, then I'll ask more questions.
Yeah, no worries. Anyone else who wants to go next? And then we'll go back to Bryce again. If you're not asking any question, I'm making the assumption you're making millions of dollars. Otherwise, you need to ask a question. How do I make millions of dollars?
I'll jump in. I know practically zero about a lot of this. I'm a little older, but I'm in the process of taking a book that I've worked on. It's almost done. I was trained by Robert G. Allen. He's a pretty famous author, and I'm part of his book, #1 bestseller. And being part of that, I got a wrapped edition of High Level, which they call Monetize Pro. And it just seems so much. What is a quick, simple, like, is the training that they had was really horrible, which is why I joined today. Um,
Okay.
it it just started, so I guess I just wanted to somewhat introduce myself. They call me the color engineer, and what my gift is, I can take any name and turn it into music and frequencies and colors. And Tommy Gann, I'm part of that Millionaire Money Model group, and he introduced me to you and said I should join. So I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Tommy and say thank you. Um, and then just listen to the people, and I'll learn and then improve on it with my own ability. So I guess the question is, what's the first thing that someone joining High Level or your information, what's a good step of process?
What do you mean by high level? Sorry, can you clarify?
High Level, I watched your speech that you did for High Level, the
High level,
software.
go high level. Is that
Go
what?
High Level.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Go high level.
Jenna, Tom was saying he has already white labeled Go High Level.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So what is the question?
I guess it just seems so like so much without good training, which is why I signed up also for the 10K. Because I believe if you're going to go to training, you go to somebody who knows what they're doing. And you got a lot of points on the board.
Okay. So what is the question, I guess? Sorry, Jenny, did you understand?
Um,
Think you're probably feeling a bit overwhelmed with Go High Level, right? Because there is no real training. You have the software, he doesn't know where to get started, how to focus his time, right? Because he's
yes.
probably overwhelmed.
What do you want to do? I mean, go high level is very comprehensive. So you don't need to feel overwhelmed. Obviously, the first time you log in there, you're gonna say, holy crap, holy moly, what is this? There's so much in there. But the good news is like you don't need to use all the features. Like even us to this size, we still don't use all the features. We probably use 50% of what Go High Level has to offer. And with the beginners, probably 5-10% of what Go High Level has would be sufficient enough for you to scale your business. So that's a good news. You just need to know what section to learn. So for example, one of the main area to learn in Go High Level is about calendar, setting up the calendar so you can get rid of the calendar or whatever you're using. So you set up your calendar, and the next step is that trying to make sure that you could get the opt-in to come to your Go High Level opt-ins. So maybe create like a simple funnel. We have a lot of the funnels that all the template and snapshot stuff. Obviously, it's in the paid program, but you can find online as well. There's so many Go High Level $1 funnel that you could actually buy templates. Right? They're not the best, but they would do the job for a beginner. So just go buy, search for Go High Level templates, just buy a $1 one, import it, and then you just need to make sure that funnel is working. And people that land on that funnel, they come to your CRM. And that's it. I think you just need to make sure that people can opt in, your calendar is set up, and that's the first initial thing. And then the email marketing feature. You just need to send an email to everyone. Probably 3 features that you need to learn until you make your first 100,000. That's it. You don't need to use anything else. Once you scale past 100,000, then you get an expert to help you to actually explore a bit more advanced. So yeah, don't feel yourself overwhelmed. Email marketing, funnel, and calendar, just the only thing easy to learn. And just go to Google it, ask ChatGPT. There's a lot of support, free support that Go High Level provide as well. Like they have 10-minute Zoom call, you can hop on a call with them. They do a lot of the webinars, they have training. So there's a lot of materials online available that you can learn Go High Level.
Great. Thank you, Atina. Did I enunciate that right? Say your name so I
Yeah,
can.
it's Atena, but a lot of the people say
Anna.
Athena, so I don't mind either way. That's fine.
Okay. Well, your colors are earth tones, yellow, blue, and purple. So I don't know if you like those colors, but what that means is that you're a grounded servant. Your mindset is connected to harmony, um, and your voice is about clarity. It's yellow, which is why when you speak with clarity from the solar plexus. Um, and then once again, your heart is blue, which means, and this is something you already have come to know, but I just wanted to give you a gift. Um, uh, the quote saying, yes to me is no to them, and no to them is yes to me. That
Yeah.
could be, does
Yeah,
that make
thank you so
sense?
much. Yeah, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it.
Yeah, just wanted to share. This is my gift, and you're giving me your gift, so I just want to exchange.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's very generous of you. All right, thank
have
you.
a
Thank
great
you,
day. I'll
Tom.
sit back and listen.
This is so nice of you. Okay,
Yeah.
who else has a question? And by the way, Marie, it's definitely not rude at all. You haven't turned on your camera. It is 6 o'clock where you are in the morning, right? So all good. If anybody else has a question, raise your hand. By the way, Chandel, I'm happy to see you here. He's actually one of our clients, one of the newest clients here as well. Bryce, you have another question, right?
Yeah, so the next question I want to get into is the lead hacker because I still have a month before my software renews and my software isn't working properly yet. And I talked to Athena, I mean, not Athena, I talked to Tatiana and she said to just try it on a different browser, which I haven't tried yet. But I just want to know how to make the lead hacker work for me and how to leverage like using that for people who don't so I can get more cash flow to the business to run more ads to get more sales.
Yeah, with the lead hacker, how does it work for your business? So you remind me, Bryce, who do you targeting?
Yeah, so I help busy professionals and high achievers lose weight, and usually a transformation have that depending on what they're trying to do.
Lose weight or be fit or both?
That's interesting. I mainly focus on losing weight because I lost 100 pounds. And I know there's a lot of bodybuilders, so I'm not trying to teach people to be a bodybuilder because I'm not specifically, but I do know how to lose weight.
Okay, cool.
Do you
Yeah.
think it's a safe fit?
I mean, it's just like a lot of the successful people is they're very fit as well because their success is because of mindset and discipline.
Mhm.
So if you have a successful business, likely that you have a very good body as well. Anyway, it's just like not 100%, but usually if you find someone successful, you can see the trend, success live clue. They're successful in every area of the business and life
Mhm.
because they know discipline, they know. So you just have to be like if you can just focusing about the weight loss and you wanna, you know, your audience are the really successful people and entrepreneurs, that not necessarily they might be more interested in becoming fit and bodybuilding rather than losing weight. I'm not saying 100%. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of heads up about just be prepared that you might hit some roadblock with that niche. That's all.
Okay,
Do you know a lot of successful people that are fat?
not many. And it's usually because they're like in a rapper niche or something like that, rappers or producers, something funny like that, but nothing like busy professionals or entrepreneurs.
Yeah, like overeating and things like that usually doesn't happen to successful people.
Doesn't correlate.
And
Um,
the other thing is that obviously if you don't look after your body, unfortunately you can't be successful because you don't have energy and you can't. Like majority of successful people that work really hard, long hours, and to be able to do that, you need to eat exceptionally healthy and be fit to be able to do that because physical is so related to energy and to mental. It's like a direct relationship. So if I start just eating crap and I can't work like this, I would collapse. I need to sleep more, I need to rest more. It's just like, yeah, I think that to be aware of. That's all. Like I'm just trying to give you a bit of, things that sometimes we don't think about when it comes
I'm
to the
glad
niche.
I'm glad you clarified because sometimes I want to know what someone with truthfully with wealth thinks about fitness because I'm trying to target people with money. I don't want to target people who don't care about their health. I'm targeting people who obviously do. And most people who are trying to make more money are trying to pay for a quick transformation, something that's going to happen the fastest. It's usually with speed.
I mean, there are certain industries that the people don't look after the body and they reach, like restaurant owners, for example. You can find a lot of them with big tummies and they're not looking after themselves because they're restaurant owners, they just eat their food. I mean, you have just not need to think about these things, something that, a little bit thinking out of the box when it comes to that. Because, yeah. So, anyway, that wasn't your question, though. So, your question was about lead hacker. How you can leverage a lead hacker. Maybe I can quickly show them off there. Are you guys interested for me to show them off lead hacker? Yeah. So if you guys have any lead problem, we created this amazing technology with AI that you're able to find leads overnight, and that's resolve all of your issues with lead generation. So let me just share the screen and show you guys a bit of demo. I would love to talk to Courtney afterwards. I have Tatiana just message me and say, Courtney on the call. It's nice to meet you, Courtney. Yeah, let's have a chat afterwards. I had Tatiana just message me. All right, so let me just share the screen. Cool. So this is our AI marketing software. So it's basically, it has been designed to be all-in-one marketing platform that is tech-free, prompt-free. So completely beginner-friendly. You can master the software in 1 week. It's exceptionally easy to use. So it's got all the tools for ads, sales, funnels, emails, content creation, webinar, launching and scaling school communities, creating courses, website, legal. And there's a lot of feature, image, video creation tool. We got all the mentors with the Hormozi's money model, and that's launching very, very soon. Okay, I don't know what this is not doing it. We got a funnel hacking tool that we got a database of all the $1 million funnel that we created. We spent exceptional time to create all of this in the different niches. We have access to all of the secret sauce from a start to finish. How do the funnel look like? How the ads look like? How does the high ticket look like? Low ticket, upsell, downsells. It's just all of the secret sauce in here. And then you're able to go and ethically hack into anyone's funnel in a matter of a click. So from a start to finish, basically to skipping the trial and error. You can create now unlimited business context. So we used to have a limit of 5, and we changed it to unlimited. So that's the value is $50,000 because that was an enterprise.
Actually, let me add you. So Atena just posted in our community, and she was thinking about this for months because she loves to listen to the feedback of the clients, right? And many of our clients, they were saying like, I have an AI agency, I have a lot of companies, but there's only 5 companies that I can actually integrate. It's not enough, right? So she always had a choice. Do you want to charge more or not? Right. And then she basically gifted us that and said, you know what, I want everyone to be successful because this is part of who I am, what I'm working on. And then she basically gifted it to us. Another new feature on top for free.
Yeah, no, you have unlimited. So if you have hundreds of clients, you can add all of your clients here, and you can switch between each client as easy as that, right? So you just have to do a quick switch. You switch the sub icon, and then you can provide service to each client through the software. The software is amazing. If you guys thinking of having AI services and making tons of money, that's a lot of the opportunity now. Every business needs help with AI these days. So you're going to provide a service to every single business owner. Basically, there's not niche specific at all. You could help anyone from gym industry to the service space to the e-commerce to the coaching industry. Like it could be any niche. So that's a good thing about it. So anyway, so we got a lot of that. We got all of the language model in one place that you could switch around. You can compare the output in a different language model. So that's about it. But lead hacker that the Bryce is asking specifically is a new feature of the software that we added 2 months ago. And yeah, the reward is going crazy for this feature. It's amazing. It's basically completely make the Facebook AdWords and Google AdWords redundant. You don't need to spend weeks and months to figure it out about how to get leads through the Facebook ads, through the Google AdWords ad, and spending the tons of money. So how it works is that you could basically get the leads based on the high intent buyer in search engines. For example, I'll show you guys an example. I show an example of B2C campaign, like the consumer, if you want to find the consumers, not the companies. So you could basically go set up a campaign. In the Bryce's example, we're going to say, okay, we want the fitness, interested, losing weight or whatever. And then we go set up the keywords. If the people search for this particular keywords in the search engines, for example, Google, we are able to capture them within a few minutes. So lose weight, or you can say personal trainer for losing weight. Okay, because it was a bit long, that's why it didn't accept it. So trainer, weight loss. entrepreneurs. So whatever keywords that we want to add up, we can add as many keywords as we want. And then we're able to select the check all. If we do that, we are able to not only capture those people email address, full name, which is obviously the basic information, but we also able to capture all of the financial data as well. Like what is the credit score? What is the household income? What is the net worth? So this is very good for high ticket industry. For example, Bryce mentioned that I want to target the people that are rich, right? How does he know the people that search for this particular keywords in Google are rich, right? The Google AdWords doesn't know, the Facebook doesn't know this. That's why it's very, very difficult. So for him to get the max out of his marketing campaign, needs to have access to this information. So he knows exactly who he can contact, who he can actually reach out. So that's how you can use it. You can get their home address as well. You can see even what house they live in, the value of the house, the home price, the home value, what is the size of the home. This is especially amazing for the real estate industry. We have a lot of real estate clients that actually leveraging this information. And that's it. You just go and set it up, the campaign. It's as easy as that. And you click on save. You can see, okay, we're going to the target, national targeting. This service is available only for US. And so it has to be US leads. We could be selecting a particular state, or we could go based on the zip code, right? But for this example, we go national targeting and we save it. And once we save it, then the campaign is set up. I just need to go set up the financial. We charge anywhere from 30 cents to 90 cents for per quality leads that we give you, which is exceptionally cheap because with Google AdWords, it costs you $5 to $10 per click. You pay like $5 to $10 per click. We charge you cents for per lead, high qualified lead. So where did it go? I see where it's gone. Where did that campaign go? Why I can't find it? Okay, because it's the second page, I think. Did I save it? No, because I have to go second page. Sorry, this is the first one. Okay, cool. So this is the fitness interested. Okay. So once we've done that, we could go set up the campaign financial, and that's it. So you can literally set up a campaign that takes under 5 minutes. This is how you guys can start getting leads. No crappy Facebook advertising that takes 2 weeks to figure out how to set it up. No crappy Google AdWords. Literally, you can set up a campaign completely risk-free and tech-free in like under 5 minutes. This is the beauty of simplicity of like this software for the entrepreneurs, right? And the other thing is that we have the one-click integration with a lot of things. So if you guys want to integrate it, we have all of the API integrations. If you guys want to integrate it with GoHighLevel, there's no tech involved, no Zapier involved. You create a tag in your GoHighLevel. You go just choose your tag like this, not the one-on-one meeting, but I don't have a tag for Bryce, but I just use it as an example. Let's say that, for example, Summit, right? You choose a tag and that's it. You save it and you go GoHighLevel, you just go put a code in there. So it's exceptionally simple to do the integration. If you want to do a bit more advanced integration, and so everything that you guys see in this list is a one-click integration. SendGrid, one-click integration, Lead Hacker, which is Lead Connector, which is GoHighLevel. Then we have Kartra, then we have Mailbox Power, we have ClickFunnels, we have Agency Zoom and SendGym. And we keep adding to this list. But anything apart from that, it just is up here webhook. So that's exceptionally simple because those leads are created, right? They create in a spreadsheet, and now you can do the integration to push those leads into your CRM, into your marketing, that whatever you want to do. So this is how it looks like. It creates a list like this in a spreadsheet. You could immediately start contacting them if you want, but if you want to have automation in place, then you integrate it with your CRM. And this is all of the information that you get from them. You get the estate, zip code, city, address, what keyword they've been searching for, what is the generation, what is the marital status, are they homeowner, are they rental, the home value, the size of the house. There's so much information in here, see? So that's basically Tacker. Yeah, that's it. Any questions?
Yeah, my question is what do they see for me to get their information? So when I reach out to them, what script do you use to reach out
They
to
don't
them?
know. They don't know
Okay.
that you have the information.
Interesting.
So
So
they haven't opted into your service. They haven't clicked on anything. They're just looking for the services. So it's like that I'm looking for a relationship expert. I go to Google and search for relationship expert in LA. Then if someone is in Lead Hacker and provide this service, they could catch me. That's how it works. We don't catch 100% because how it works with the legislation is that we don't have access to 100% of the people, but we have access to the good portion of them. And that's why we can only provide the service in the US because it's completely legal what we're doing. In Australia, we cannot do that. It's not legal. So if someone hasn't opted into your services, you're not allowed to contact them. In US, you are. So that's why we created this service for US only. So they don't know, but because they're high intent buyer, if I'm looking for something right now, and I send an email from someone like Bryce, let's say that I'm an entrepreneur, I'm not overweight, but imagine I was. I'm sitting here busy working, I'm so overweight, I'm tired, and I go into Google search for weight loss personal trainers for entrepreneurs, for CEOs, something like that, very specific. And then you catch me within an hour, you send me an email and say, hey, Atena, by the way, I'm Bryce. I'm specialized on working with entrepreneurs when I want to lose weight. This is who I am. Okay, and then you provide an offer or something like that. I've helped countless of the CEO to lose weight. This is a proof. Whatever you want to say. If you're interested, this is a link to my calendar. Okay, let's book a call to see how I can help you. Then all of a sudden I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, it looks like God sent this person to me. That's exactly what I've been looking for. That's how it works basically. But obviously you need to have like an email copy and stuff for that as well. You need to know how to actually call outreach to those people that you collected to Litake, which we also have a tool for it. So once that's created, that part is very simple to create. It might take you 5-10 minutes or half an hour, including learning, right? And then you go in here, you go to the email, and we have the instantly coach or call outreach email. This call outreach email has been designed, has been trained to be able to send lead to the lead hacker. So then you go and select your business context, and then you start writing them call outreach email. You don't have to figure out about what has to be in the copy of those emails. The software can figure it out for you. Just come up with the whole plan and start writing all the emails. So that's all of a sudden you have the email copy as well, right? So that's the beauty of the software. We have over 100 tools, and all the tools cover everything from A to Z for marketing. So we don't just give you something and say figure it out the rest. There's nothing to figure it out. Every stage of marketing, you have the next tool to help you to implement basically. We even have a tool about how to come up with the search keywords idea. So for example, if you want to say weight loss, and then you say weight loss personal trainer for CEOs as an example. Yeah. So you go and say, put it in here, and the software exactly tell you what keyword you need to put to like lead hacker. Look at that. So you don't even need to figure out that part. Like everything is like a puzzle is there for you guys. The marketing has been never ever been that easy. So that's it.
Okay, so my next question is who should I excuse me, who should I speak with to fix my lead hacker? It's just because it's not loading when it pops up. I don't know why. And how do I connect it to where, like,
So
is it a process I
you
go
need to
through?
send an email to support. Have you sent an email to support?
No.
Okay, so you should. We have over 700 users. Maybe once every week, we might get someone send a support ticket like that.
Okay.
And it could be sometimes there's an issue with your browser or something. You change the browser, all of a sudden it works. But if you have any issues, send us an email to support@arpreneurs.com, and we'll usually get back to you within 24 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send that support.
Or you can reach out to Tatiana directly. So you have Tatiana's WhatsApp already if you have it.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. And the next question, since you're already in the funnel, unless someone else has a question, is how do I refine my offer, especially since the app is just plug and play. I just want something that's more not necessarily just tangible because it's like lose 20 pounds, lose 50 pounds, but something that makes people like crave the offer, something with bonuses, something that just is high value that makes me feel like it's also worth $5,000. Excuse me.
So for the offer, like I obviously like you can use my brand because I'm the queen of creating irresistible offers. So, however, if you want to use the software to create an offer, I don't think there's enough time for me to sit with you one-on-one to craft a offer for you. However, is if you want to use the software for offer, so we have the offer tool. So if you go search for offer launch accelerator, right? So offer stack creator. If you click on offer launch accelerator, create your company offer, then build your sales page, build your Facebook. That has the whole sequence, but just create your offer stack. So you could actually use this one to create an offer. So that's if you want to use a software to do that. But in terms of your offer, I have a very simple tip for you guys. Like, it's so simple. Every time you create an offer, think about this. Put yourself in the shoes of your prospect. He said, if I was a prospect, would I say yes to this, or I would hesitate? If the answer said that I would hesitate, just keep making it better until your answer is yes. Put yourself in the shoe of like 50 prospects. They all come from different backgrounds. Some of them are so, you know, they don't make decision. Some of them are so hesitated. They don't trust you. Put them in the shoes and say, if I was there, would I say yes to this or not? And the same thing happened with email marketing and everything. So you keep asking that question from yourself over and over until the answer is that I would say yes to this. This is too irresistible. So that's like a very like basic fundamental about the creating irresistible offers. And obviously to the if you're using our software, Bryce, why don't you use just this tool as well? We have the Hormozi's Money Model Mentor, this one. And Alex Hormozi, $100 million offer. Just chat with Hormozi. Give your offer to Hormozi and say make it to be irresistible. Because that's training behind this is based on the $100 million offer book. And I have my community is actually majority of them use this tool so heavily for offers. And this one is for leads, marketing and lead. For your webinar, once you want to run the webinars, just talk to Russell Brunson. Pass through your script, pass through your framework about how you teach it. So that's why we created this tool. And the money model coming very soon. We're working on it. You guys, every single person with access to software, they could become a money model specialist. Because then you can have the AI to write it for yourself or your clients. So yeah, anyway, I hope that answered the question, Bryce.
Yes, it 100% did. I appreciate you.
Very
Yeah, no.
good questions. I think these are questions asked that are valuable to all of us.
Yeah. So Courtney, how are you going? It's nice to meet you. Where are you based, Courtney?
I'm in California. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be in California next month. I'll be staying for 3 months this time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from December to February.
Oh, that's great. Well, my question was more about what the offer, what my price and my value ladder should be. And I have a trading system it's a 3-step process. And you basically just open up your computer, you check out the particular system, and the system will tell you whether you should go into the market or not go into the market. And it'll specifically say, this is a good place to enter or not. And it's a very simple system. And I wanted to know that it works. So I taught my 17-year-old son how to do it so he didn't have to get a summer job. He could just
Nice.
make money in the markets.
That's
And
good.
so that's really, he makes between $100 to $500 in a day. And he's very successful at it, and it's very easy. So my question is, what should be my value ladder? Should I offer a book, originally, and then go up to the next level where I do a DWY after that, and then a DFY?
Is your product is a software?
It uses 2 proprietary systems that are not mine.
Okay, doesn't
They're
matter. You white labeling them, right?
sorry?
Are you
Yes.
white labeling them? Okay. Well, you could say it's your software then. You're white labeling them. That's fine. So the best way to be able to do it, to be honest, do webinars. Do a webinar with a
Okay.
kicking hook about how how to make like $200 a day by spending 2 hours a day by trading and
Okay.
already done for you. Like something like that, really, really good hook. and then obviously target the right audience, and then do webinars, get 100 people in there, and then sell your offer at the end. Because this sort of thing is that like booklet stuff is very old fashioned. It doesn't work anymore. Like everyone's
Okay.
this book, like ebooks and stuff like that. Ebook, like even like in the webinars that provide an ebook, it doesn't increase show up rate or anything. No one cares about ebook anymore. People don't have
Okay.
time. People want execution. They want fast learning. They want not gonna sit here to read an ebook to learn about training. They just want to come to a 60 minutes call. 60 minutes call tells them exactly from A to Z how they can make the money. This is everything it is. That's it. So maybe you can have an ebook as a kind of gift to give at the end to increase the show up rate. But again, like ebooks is not very popular anymore. That's used to be in the last few years. So yeah, that's what I would do. Are you comfortable to do webinars?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Very much.
Yeah, fantastic. So webinars is the good news is that if you use our software, we have the entire thing in there. So we have like let me just quickly show you the tools that I could use. Bryce, have you used this tool yourself for Russell Brunson Perfect Webinar?
Yeah, I have all the frameworks of what to say. I've built my perfect webinar script. The problem is using like connecting Webinar Jam properly, or especially because I didn't know that I was using that. That's my problem. Getting something to run the webinar on. It's not just like starting a Zoom. That's my problem.
Okay. So that's a script part, of course. And with the mastermind, there's a two missing piece of the puzzle that we provide. One is that the get access to the number one, the funnel, like a webinar funnel, which is this is my own webinar funnel. That's what it is. So to be able to import it into GoHighLevel, change the copy through the software. So you could basically create this funnel. You import it into your GoHighLevel icon. So you have the structure built in. And to change the copy of it to suit your business, all you need to just go to funnel hacking tool, choose your business context and paste it. And then all of a sudden you can actually regenerate the entire content in a matter of a few seconds, right? This is how quickly it is. Noah's creating this for a lash business, which has nothing to do with the AI. So this is how amazing this tool is. Then you go copy, paste, copy, paste. So that's going to help you guys to launch your funnel very, very quickly. You don't have to deal with, oh my gosh, what my funnel look like? Oh my gosh, what the copy look like? Like, no, not anymore. So yeah, we basically are spoon feeding people about when it comes to the marketing. So we give them everything. And then even like a thank you page. That's what I was talking about, Bryce. You need to send the people to your school committee in a thank you page like this. This is like a best framework. So that's it. And that's about your funnel. And when it comes about the training about Webinar Jam, to be honest, I wouldn't use Webinar Jam. Webinar Jam is too advanced. So just use your Zoom. Just keep it simple. Unless that you become to the stage that you're so pro and you want to make it a bit evergreen webinar. So you basically run it 3 times a day without actually being live. That's when you need to use a Webinar Jam for. Webinar Jam is perfect for evergreen webinars. You run it live, and then once you're happy with the live version, then you go and turn it to evergreen. So that's what the Webinar Jam is good for. But apart from that, just send them to the Zoom. Just literally go to your Zoom, create a link and send them to that. Like, try to keep it simple. Don't be too fancy when you're beginner, because you're gonna get caught up in the tech and it's not necessarily. I think like I honestly made my first $1 million from webinars by just doing the Zoom. I only started moving to the Webinar Jam when I wanted to scale past $1 million.
Okay, so before I just don't want to get this confused because I'm gonna actually go take action on this like today. You said
Yeah.
run it to the Zoom. Do you mean like sign up for Zoom registrant? Like what do you mean? Zoom Workplace?
It's like a meeting, just a Zoom meeting.
So what are they registering for is what I'm confused on.
To keep the registration on.
Okay.
In the Zoom, when you set up a meeting with someone, let me just see if I can share the screen. When you set up a meeting, then you turn the registration on. That's how you do it. It's just so simple. Like, let me just go to Zoom, right? And you give it the name of the webinar, whatever your name of your webinar is, you schedule the time, you set up the duration and time, and this is registration. You turn it on. That's it. It's like 2 seconds.
And then you send them this as soon as they
No, you
get
send them
the
to the funnel. You send them to this funnel. You send them to this funnel to register. But once registered to this funnel, then you have the email sequences automation or what they need. It says a quick calendar. That's how the Zoom link. For me, has a webinar. This is expired because it's an old one. But when they click, when they finished, come to the here, they send an email. You send them an email. I send them the Zoom link. Like if I turn it on, let's say I save it. I just say test. like that. That's so simple. This is a link, registration link, and add to Google Calendar, like all of these links. Then you go and add them in here, Google Calendar, Outlook, and then when people click on it, they see this link.
That
So
makes total sense. Okay.
yeah, I mean, that's ideal to send them a funnel. However, if you want to just do the warm outreach and you don't want to do ads and you don't want to be perfectionist, you don't have a funnel. I don't want anyone here to delay execution because they want to be perfect. This is the biggest mistake you guys make. Honestly, you could literally just send the people to this. That's it. Just send them here. It says the name of your webinar, meeting registration. Just send them. This is your landing page if you don't have anything else. Keep it simple. People don't care. Right? Yes, of course, if you want to go cold outreach, send them to professional funnel like that. It's going to increase your conversion rate. But do you prefer to have no conversion? Because you're just procrastinating over and over to have something perfect. Or you prefer to have a lower conversion, but you're at least running something. So that's basically how you need to test it out. Of course, if you join the mastermind, you're going to get access to all of these assets. So you don't have to build funnels. You can import them there. You could change the copy through the funnel. It takes you half an hour to set up everything. But if you don't have access to mastermind, you're not part of it. I'm telling you what you need to do to keep it simple. Yeah. And what about if I don't have a CRM, Atena? All of these registered people is going to show up in here under registration. Then you have your list. You could export your list, view the list. You could export it. And then when you set up your CRM 2 months after, you import them into your CRM. So you could literally run a business with having nothing. No CRM, no webinar jam, nothing. As simple as that. And you guys will be surprised at how I made my first $1 million, how simple I made it. When you're going to pass $1 million, go to $10 million is so different. You need to have a proper marketing. You need to have proper. It's first making first 10K a month. It's like you don't need anything. But you need to have a coach to tell you these things. Yes. So yeah, that depends on your goal as well, Bryce. Like just keep repeating a webinar through the Zoom over and over and over until you make your first 10K. Then join the mastermind, then we could help you to scale from there.
Yeah, I got the pricing already. I already invested in the software, so you know I'm gonna invest. It's just a matter of time. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, no worries. But I want you to make your first 10K by Christmas. That's your deadline. Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe using that lead hacker is gonna help speed up that process too.
Yeah, of course. It's gonna really speed it up. Just when you set up the lead hacker campaign, don't limit it to like 10 leads a day because there's a section that you can limit it. Don't limit it. Just get 100. It's a game of the volumes. You need to get a couple of hundred to all of a sudden to get 10, 20 registration or book a call. But when it comes to like a busy entrepreneurs and professional, also bear in mind they might not necessarily attend the webinars. So that's another thing to think about. So I think like we have to kind of review your niche and offer a little bit. I'm not 100% comfortable with what you're doing.
I'm not either, and I think that's the problem. I know you can only sell to the degree that you're sold yourself. I know I can help people lose weight, but I don't believe in my offer strongly enough. I've helped people lose 100 pounds, 50 pounds, 30 pounds, but it's just not like resonating clear enough. My problem is like I'm too invested into the wealth side, and like I want to be able to merge it, but I don't know how. And I asked you this a year ago, and you told me to leave it alone, so I did. And I basically asked you like, is there a way I can like merge the two? Because I have this, like there's people like that I can attract with the lead hacker and say, hey, do you want to lose weight and get more leads? That is a crazy offer that I'm comfortable selling. Do you think that's possible?
What are you selling them again to?
Just a weight loss transformation. So right now it's like a 997 offer that you told me to do, and
Yeah.
it's through the webinar. And then it's obviously telling them that they'll get a year support, 6 months transformation, 6 months for free. So the transformation happens in 6 months with me, one-on-one, and then group support for the next 6 months.
Okay, my advice to you is that don't niche down at this stage. You don't want
Mhm.
just to niche down to CEOs and professionals. Just anyone interested in weight loss, I could be anyone, until you refine your niche as you go into business. It's like a lot of time as a beginner, we kind of come up with the assumption. Oh, I'm gonna go to this niche because I love this niche because I think. It's all about think. It's not about thinking, it's about testing. Just go give service. Anyone interested in weight loss, get your first 5, 10 clients and then double down on who is the best client. Who are my top 3 clients? How can I get more of them? It's very simple. Maybe your top 3 clients end up being the people that want to lose weight, but they're not necessarily entrepreneurs or professionals. Maybe they're the people that they have the money, but they're not business owners. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's just, we don't want to make assumptions. So to get your first 10 clients, run the webinars, don't niche down, and see who those 10 people to buy from you by Christmas. This is your deadline. So you need to make 10K by Christmas. And
Okay,
give
by
it the
Christmas.
deadline. Like, it's not negotiable. It's not like I will try my best. There's no try my best. You must make 10K by Christmas. Otherwise, you could punish yourself. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay home the entire breakfast. I'm not allowed to go out. So that's something that works. If you guys punish yourself, if you don't achieve your goals, you punish yourself. That punishment is make you scared. So you take action because you're motivated. Because most of us are not motivated by money. We're motivated by other things. What is it that in the love that you love so much in life that you cannot live without? That's what you can turn it as a punishment. If you love travel, your punishment is that you're not allowed to travel for a year if you don't achieve your goals. Because I can tell you the motivation has completely changed the game of how we humans are capable of. Completely change the game. And I always tell them to say, if someone come and tell me, Atena, you need to make $10 million in 1 week, ethically, buy your offer. Otherwise, I will kill your kids. 100% I'm going to find a way to make $10 million in 1 week. 100%. I'm probably going to talk to 50 people and make $1 million offer and then sell them irresistible offer for $1 million each. It's possible, but I'm not doing it because I'm not motivated. Because no one is making a real trade. But you guys get the point, right? We would do whatever it takes for the ticket night beyond money because none of us are motivated by money at the end of the day. It's something else that motivates us. So that's it, Bryce. Create that fake motivation. What is it? You must do it. And all of a sudden, you go talk to everyone, or you reach out to everyone. It doesn't have to be true lead hacker only. Just go reach out to the people around you, to the contact list. Contact list, Facebook groups, anyone that you know in your life, everyone that you know in the last 10 years of your life, reach out to them. I can promise you, if you reach out to 10 people, 100 people, you're probably going to get 5 clients out of it. But the problem is, we don't do enough reach out. That's a problem with all of us. We just do enough reach out. It's very simple. Why we don't make money? Because we don't do enough reach out. It's the game of volume. Literally. We get roughly around 50 new leads a day. Organically, not running ads at all. If I want to make more money, what do? I double down. If I make instead of 50, I run ads, I make 100 leads a day, I double my revenue. It's very simple. How do you double your revenue? Get more leads, right? So simple. But obviously leads is one thing, but you also need to have a process to close those leads, which is another part of it. But once you have that process perfect, which for us is perfect, we know how to close the leads, but just a matter of the game of the volume. The moment that I feel like I want to make more money, I double my lead, I triple my lead, I 10x my leads. It's very simple to scale a business. How do I do that? More lead hacker campaign, Facebook ads, lead hacker, and then resolve all of our issues. I want to get 1,000 lead by next week. I go launch a campaign in lead hacker, get 1,000 lead. So simple, right? And sometimes we go back to fundamentals when it comes to business and not overcomplicating things, because complexity is an enemy of execution. Small change, small actions, huge swing in the business. Money-making task. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you all. We actually a little bit over time. So Courtney, that was nice to meet you. Did it answer your question?
You're muted.
Yes, you did. You did answer it.
Perfect. You feel a bit more comfortable now after today's session?
Much more. Thanks, Bryce. I appreciate your feedback too, and what you
Hey,
said.
it was good to hear what you were doing. You made my eyes go big, which means you have a strong offer. You got something that you got going. Because I know money drives people. So I hear 17-year-old $100, 200. That's an ad right there. Run that. Literally.
Yeah.
I got my son to
Oh,
do
that's
it. Why can't you? So
Yeah, he's got an absolute sick offer. That's one of those offers that can easily scale to $1 million, 7-figure a month. I can see that. Like it's like AI. Like our offer is very attractive offer. It's like, you know, it's just too attractive. We get the best salespeople in the world to work for our team because we have an attractive offer, the same as yours. You got a very attractive offer. It's very hard not to make money, but you obviously need to leverage it. You have a coach, and coaching is make a huge difference. Imagine getting coached by me every week for 52 weeks. What
That
does
would
it
be awesome.
have a business, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's super important for you guys to get a coaching. I'm telling you, like I have coaches. I spent over $1 million in coaching in my entrepreneurship journey in the last few years. So think about it, like, yeah, but I 20x that. So that's the whole thing. You need to have a coach to take you from A to Z faster, quicker, and you're not making mistake. Imagine that the coach is like your roadmap. Imagine you want to go from, let's say, Dallas to LA and by walk, and you have no map, no GPS. This is what a matter of like a coaching is. Coaches is that GPS to you, and plus on that, AI is a vehicle. You guys without AI, without coaching, you're trying to work out how to go from LA to Dallas by walk with no map. This is how you are. Versus that, have the map, exactly know how to get there, and have a car to drive there. What does make a huge difference in your business? It's a very, very simple metaphor. So, yeah, that's it.
Beautiful closing words, I would say. So thank you so much to everyone around the world for joining us today. And most important thing is now implementation. Whatever inspiration you just got, whatever action, yeah, take action within the next 24 hours, because otherwise you have just joined for nothing, right? So we're happy to have you in the community. Stay in touch, be active, sharing is caring, and have a great evening and day.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great one. Cheers. Bye.